y'all, man? What's good with y'all, man? What's good, man? We got Spider-Man No Way Home, main villain and plot link. The main villain and plot link, though, man. And my boy on the comments, man, you know, he watch all my videos, man. Shout out to you, man. He said hey, all the links come out from Reddit, just like my boy everything always said. Everything comes from Reddit, for and not everything is true from Reddit. You feel me, man? But certain shit, and like my boy said, got to take a grain of salt. You feel me, man? That's a fact, though. That's why I don't be like too happy or too, you know what I'm saying? I just be like, this shit gonna be crazy though. You feel me, man? But you know what I'm saying? Trailer coming soon. Say, hey, man, we are all the answers gonna be. All the questions y'all want to answer is going to be answered in the trailer, though. Well, not all the trailer, because we got to watch it, though. But some of the shit they going to show us is going to be on the trailer, though. Possibly, though. But, yeah, if you like, man, my channel, hit the bell for new. And something questions, man, let me know in the comments, y'all, man. Hey, if you like these news, man, like I like these news, hey, thumbs it up. And, hey, let me know in the comments. But, yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home, main villain, and plot link. So, we're going to see my boy what he talking about in this video, man. And yeah, let's get it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. We all knew there was some cameo coming of some sort in episode 5 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but there wasn't a single one of us, and I mean a single one of us, who knew who that character was. Okay, maybe a couple of old comic heads at home and Rob from Comics Explained. The rest of us were like, who is this? And we definitely didn't think that it was going to be Elaine. Well, it turns out there was one source last week who did tell.
Who? Elaine? I ain't know. I ain't know. I ain't see the other video. Shit, Elaine. Who's Elaine, though?
Tell us that Julia Dreyfus was the cameo, and now that same source has something to say about the plot of Spider-Man No Way Home, pointing to what the new villain is, and some industry insiders weighed in on this Reddit plot leak and said that it had lined up exactly with
everything on Reddit.
We're going to break down this brand new leak in its entirety, read through it, of course issue the normal spoiler warning, and then talk about who is the main villain for the upcoming Spider-Man No Way Home. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're still giving away a PlayStation 5 now at 900,000 subscribers. We just announced the 800K winner last week, as well as Disney Plus subscriptions every Friday while the shows are live. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit that sub button, then leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So first up, of course, the normal and customary spoiler warning as it pertains to this kind of material. Remember to take anything that doesn't come directly from Marvel Studios with a grain of salt.
That's what I said, though. So y'all been in the comments, though. His comments and my comments. Don't be excited, though. This comes from Reddit. Not this. It ain't Marvel Reddit. This just comes from Reddit. PEWDIEPie probably closer with Marvel, or you know what I'm saying, movie. But we don't know this shit true though. But I'm gonna read that shit anyway though, and call it a. You know what I mean? But hey, take a grain of salt. That's what I would say. That's why I don't be like this. Oh shit. Cause I know it's like half a shit. Why if you get too happy and you look on the trailer though, you see the trailer come out, first trailer, and you don't see nothing that you heard or seen. You be mad as fuck. So hey, calm down now. You feel me?
However, in the case of anonymous 4chan and Reddit plot leaks like the one that we have today, and coming from a source who was able to nail a quote-unquote secret cameo just last week, sometimes these end up being completely correct. So if this is in any way going to ruin Spider-Man No Way Home, the future of Marvel Phase 4, only you know if you're susceptible to this kind of thing, which raises the question as to why you clicked on this video in the first place. Either way, I ain't mad at you, but you might want to back out now. Now, the Reddit user who posted both this plot leak and the cameo is named SpiderForever245, and he went on to say that Spider-Man No Way Home's leak, I worked on the film, but they still keep a lot of things hidden from the crew, starts off where Far From Home ended, and there's
well, of course they do, because they know you, the Reddit motherfucker, Spider-Man No Way some want to link shit out. That's why they keep a tight secret, especially Marvel. They gotta keep a tight secret with the crew, like so no shit be linked out. For knowing you want to link shit out and shit like that.
They still keep a lot of things hidden from the crew. Starts off where Far From Home ended, and there's a time skip. Peter is in court, and there's a lot of things going on, and he's trying to prove his innocence. Doctor Strange realizes that the multiverse is breaking, and there are villains going around from other worlds, so Strange is trying to capture them and put him in a special prison that he made. The villain somehow escaped because Peter did something. He tried to mess with some magic to clear his name. Now it's up to him to get them back into prison. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in the second and third act of the movie, will help him capture the villains, and there are even some scenes with just Maguire and Garfield on their own. The movie's final act is on the Statue of Liberty that now looks like a big Captain America with the shield, and the villains are all there. Tom Holland and Maguire and Garfield too, and there's a Stark reactor, which they're all fighting over for something else, but it ends with all the villains getting put in the prison except for Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. Goblin ends up killing someone, I'm not sure who it is, but Tom Holland's Peter was crying and got so mad that he tried to kill Green Goblin and almost did.
Damn.
Then he didn't do it. The movie ends with Peter finishing high school. I'm not sure what happened to Maguire, Garfield, and Green Goblin, but it looks like everyone will still know Peter is Spider-Man at the end. Now, I have a ton of things I want to weigh in on, and I'm going to do it one by one. But the first place that we should start is the last video that I posted. If you missed it, I'll make sure to link.
Well, I just heard, man, hey, the movie gonna be fire though. Waited or without it, you know what I'm saying, without the links. Shit, the movie gonna be still fire though, man. But hey, take this shit against us up though. No cap. No cap, man.
It is one of the videos at the end of this. Alfred Molina, in his most recent interview with Variety for a different film, was asked about returning from No Way Home, and instead of skirting the question, he not only confirmed his involvement, but offered a ton of details about how Marvel plans on bringing his character back. What it said was they're going to use de-aging software along the lines of what they did for Robert Downey Jr. in Civil War.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Marvel got the type of money to do that shit. Even though I know they don't want to spend it. But they got the type of movie to do, they got the type of money to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Age is character, just like do any other, you know what I'm saying, that is age, you know, in age and shit. They de-age their character, make them like my age, or somebody age like 21 or 30, or any age, 25, 28, you know. That shit dope as hell though. But they do that shit though, that shit dope as hell though. But they can do that shit, as I said, Marvel's got hell of money for, hell of bread. So they can do that type shit though, okay.
And that the movie would pick up right where it left off with him in the river before he quote-unquote supposedly drowns. And I put that in quotes because, as he said, he did die in that film. However, he was told by Marvel's director John Watts, who's working on Spider-Man Far From Home, that no one really ever died.
Right. No, hey, look, we told him, hey, nobody don't really dies. Now, your universe, you died though. But in our universe, Marvel universe, we don't die. Loki still alive to this day. You know, he's still alive. He got a show coming out next 2 months, July or June. And he's still alive though. You know, even though he died from the last Avengers, but Endgame, but he's still alive in the show. And so it's like, I'm telling y'all, Marvels don't kill nobody for. Let's see one you. Let's Marvels. Just like Iron Man. If Iron Man was still acting on the Iron Man path, for they gonna make a way to make Iron Man alive for like how long? They gonna make him good up, just like Superman. He ain't died for. We thought he did in that movie, but that's what they want him back alive though. You feel me, man? So hey, if they want characters dead folk, they gonna make characters dead folk. If they don't want to make characters not dead folk, they gonna make them come back to life somehow, some way. You feel me, man? That's just no cap. No cap, man.
Is in this universe. So using that as a basis for what we already know about the film, the return of Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin is well within reach. We figure that's how they're bringing back Jamie Foxx and Alfred Molina in the first place. So a lot of this leak has already sort of been confirmed by what we already know. And as I say often about these Reddit leaks, you sort of have to watch out for someone who just takes everything that's already come out and then add a little bit of fan fiction, like the idea that the Statue of Liberty would look like a huge Captain America with the shield. We saw that from a leak about 2 weeks ago. I covered that leak photo here on the channel and also posted it to my Instagram. What I think is most interesting about this is the inclusion of Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, one of the only actors who hasn't been confirmed, and of course his inclusion as the main antagonist. And this is what came from other industry insiders and leak sources, that this leak lines up with what they've heard, but more specifically about who the main villain is in Willem Dafoe's Norman Osborn or Green Goblin. Now, I find this interesting because the MCU has yet to introduce their own Norman Osborn or Green Goblin, and if we were to lead to a story like Dark Reign or any of the future possible MCU Phase 4 storylines we thought we'd get, maybe even with the Avengers Tower becoming the Oscorp.
I knew about Hand and Stone for a while, and then my husband had given me a gift card. It took me a while.
Tower, then you would need a Norman Osborn for that, and I'm surprised that they would bring in an old Norman Osborn while Willem Dafoe from all the way back in the original Spider-Man trilogy as this character, unless, well, two things, and I think that's what we can clearly read the tea leaves here and see. The first of which is if Norman Osborn or the Sinister Six have a future, that's going to be over in Sony's movies, lining up with Morbius in the Venomverse, and because...
That's what I'm saying, that's Sony's side. That I'm saying, yeah, that's Sony.
There's not going to be a future really for Norman Osborn and the Sinister Six in the MCU. What we thought would become the Oscorp Tower will really become the Baxter Building, i.e. all of those Fantastic Four Easter eggs at the end of Far From Home. And John Watts, a director from the original Spider-Man trilogy, is going to go on to direct that. However, when we saw the Sam Raimi costume on the wall in the background during the Morbius trailer...
Got Spider-Man on that bitch. Oh, that's
we were
gonna
all
link.
confused as to why they used this Spider-Man costume. Well, by
They use the old Spider-Man costume.
the time this film comes out, the live-action Spider-Verse will have been resurrected by Sony. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man will have featured in the last film, and as we rumored last week, Sony may even decide to do a Spider-Man 4 on the back end of that original trilogy.
Yeah, Marvels can do that shit though. Marvels can do that. No cap.
With Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire. Again, that's just a rumor. However, this opens them up to a lot of things, including finally having access to Spider-Man for their Sony Spider-Verse that hasn't had one up until now. And as I mentioned, they can only get through a couple of Venoms, a Morbius, and a couple of other villain films before they either need to bring in Peter Parker or stop making the films altogether. Speaking of which, and not to toot our own horn, but we told you guys over a year and a half ago here at this channel that Sony's eventual plan was a live-action Into the Spider-Verse, so in case they didn't have access to Tom Holland for the stories they needed, they'd have access to two others in Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. Here we are all the way now in 2021, approaching 2 years since we broke that story, and it's almost come to full fruition. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below as far as these rumors and conjecture about the film. What do you think about the return of Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, and what do you think the main goal will be if they really are trying to get after an arc reactor? Makes me think maybe they want access to the same multiverse or time travel tech that Stark was able to come up with in Avengers Endgame, but who knows? Let me know all your thoughts down below and your craziest theories about No Way Home, and quickly let's...
But yeah though, man. Hey, let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. I was Spider-Man No Way Home, main villain, plot, link. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know in the comment down below who y'all think is the main villain, you know, and is the plot link is fake, real. Hey, like you said, take a grain of salt. So, hey, don't be hyped up, man. Cause hey, I'm telling y'all, people be hyped up. See a trailer, goddamn trailer and shit, folk, and then be like, damn, folk. And then be mad as hell, folk, cause what they saw and see, they ain't see this shit on trailer. No cap, man. But yeah, man, I'm listening to it, man. I'm hearing about it. Hey, this shit gonna be lit though. It's gonna be a lit movie, man, for sure. I was on the movie, so you already know it's gonna be lit. Spider-Man, Tom Holland is a good actor, and all the other people got actors too. But Tom Holland, boy, hey, shit, it's gonna be crazy. This movie gonna be crazy though, just by listening to it, by hearing it, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, I'm taking a grain of salt, but hey, so far I'm hearing about it. It's gonna be a crazy movie though. It's gonna be a crazy movie though, man. But I can't wait for it, man. And yeah, it's coming out December. They said December 14th, around that Christmas time, man. So yeah, let me know. You know, if you're watching on theaters, they say only on theaters, but it might change it to a HBO series or an Amazon or Netflix series or some other series though, so people watch it at home. Cause they might change it. They say only on theaters when they show the teaser though. So, but they might change it. Who knows though, man. But yeah, if you like my channel, hit the bell new. Any questions, let me know in the comments, y'all, man. Yeah, I'm out. All right, peace.